Hello, people of the internet. Okay, I never thought I would be saying that. I think I've said it before. It doesn't matter. Besides the point. Here is the medium weighted, medium awaited room tour. Um, this is taking a little bit longer than I thought that I was going to take to record and get it out because for those who don't keep up on my community posts, my hard drive for my PC died, and I lost a majority of the data on it. I was able to recover some of it, but most of it is still stuck on there, and I had to buy a new hard drive. So, yeah, that's not very fun. But I've pretty much gotten over it. Like I said, I bought a new hard drive, so I'm good on there. And yeah, everything's out of the way, and I can finally do this room tour. So here's the door. It's just a door, and there's a little hanger on the back. There were clothes hangers right there, but I took them down. This is a Super Mario poster that was my brother's, and now it's in here. Here's this white table filled with a bunch of garbage. Well, I mean, not all of it is garbage. But it's just like unnecessary stuff, you know what I mean? Like, here's a water bottle. I don't know why there's coins there. I have... Okay, well, my keys are hanging on it. But right here, these are my headphones that I daily drive. I believe these are the Skull Candy Crusher Evos. Got them on Amazon for around $100, I believe. These are my keys, and it has... I'm trying not to show my keys in video because that's not very smart. It's all bundled up. Okay, well, it's all tied up like this. I don't know what's going on here, but this is a Nintendo Switch lanyard. And there's also a Tile Pro tracker on it. That's cool. I got that on the Tile website for I think $30 because that's the best one they have, I think. That's just a charging brick. This is one of the portable chargers I have. This was like $5 at Dollar Tree. A bag of Cheez-Its, melatonin that I sometimes need for sleeping. Sometimes I can't sleep at night. And then here's a wallet which has... Okay, that happened. Here's a wallet which has a debit card and two little SIM card kits because I didn't know where else to put them, and there's a receipt in there. So, yeah. Go ahead and close this back. Yeah, it's just full of junk, basically. I'll try to be a little bit more interesting, and there's a big, obnoxiously loud car. I live on a busy street, and some people think it's cool to have these have these cars with like really bassy speakers in them, and then they turn the volume all the way up, and it shakes the house. It's super annoying. I don't know why this is here, but it's a packet of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and there's an SD card here. I don't know what that's about. There's a trash bag that's not in the trash can because these trash bags are too big for that trash can, and I don't have any smaller ones. So when it starts to get past the trash can, I just take the trash bag out and just keep filling it until it's full. And this is on the floor, but that's a speaker that I use sometimes. If we go back here, this is one of my 3 weather radios. You won't really see these on this channel that often. You'll see them more often on my second channel. So, yeah. But here it is on the main channel, I guess. Little cat thing that my cousin let me have. This is my Apple Watch Series 1 that I got for my birthday, I believe, 1 or 2 years ago. I mean, it's like almost 10 years old, but it works, so I'm not complaining. Packet of gum. That's allergy medicine because it's spring and my allergies are terrible. That's a little Bucky's plush. from when I went to Buc-ee's last year. These are some rocks. This one I found outside Walgreens, and this one I found outside Texas Roadhouse. That's cool. That's an Xbox 360 controller. I'll show you the console later. That is a dog. It may look like a rabbit to some people, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Doesn't matter. That's a dog made out of a blanket that my aunt had. And there's a little pocket back there. And it's, I'm trying to figure out, it doesn't matter. It's got ashes back there. There's an urn back there because she's dead. So, yeah. And then that's a Squishmallow that my friend gave me. Describes me perfectly. It's a fat ass. Anyway, I don't know why I felt the need to say that. This little Super Mario Brothers 3 Raccoon Mario Light, but it doesn't even work properly. I think the board in it is screwed up because it doesn't even work properly. It's not batteries because I've put in fresh batteries and it still doesn't work right, so I think it's a board issue. Stupid little Roblox pet simulator stuff. I think that's what these are. I think they're pet simulator stuff. I'm not sure. This came from a Monopoly box. I don't play Monopoly, so he's just chilling here. And then these three were from little blind bags that my mom got me for Christmas. I got two silver ones. I got Kyle and Butters, and I got a regular one, which is Cartman. And then I've got all this crap, which my mom got all of this from Dollar Tree, except that I just found. That was from McDonald's a few years ago. And I think that's it. Up on the shelf, there's even more Roblox Pet Simulator crap that I don't know what to do with. That came from a Wendy's kids meal a few years ago. He just sits up there because he's stupid. These are Ren and Stimpy figures, because why not? These were Legos that me, my cousin, and my aunt, a very alive one. It's not the one that's chilling in that dog. This one is still alive, and she helped me and my cousin build these Legos. But unfortunately, Mr. Gru right here lost his arm, and I haven't been able to find it, so that's sad. And then there's Funko Pops back here and stuff. Just random crap. This is where I sleep every night. Yes, I sleep at the foot of my bed. Why should you care? Now, I don't know if I've ever showed this loser on YouTube before. I have posted him on Instagram a couple of times. But this, my friends, is my Blahaj. Yes, I have a Blahaj. Deal with it. His name is Cubert Jr. He is named after my friend's Blahaj. My friend's Blahaj is named Cubert, so I named this one Cubert Jr. So, canonically, this is Cubert's son. Anyways, I got him on Amazon for like $15. And that's not really the place you're supposed to buy these idiots. You're supposed to buy them on IKEA. But shipping is expensive, and the closest IKEA to me is like a state away from me, because my state doesn't have any IKEAs. And the state right above me doesn't have any either. It's the state right next door. But yeah. That's a Switch Pro controller, because I was playing the Switch earlier. Here is my laptop. It's a Dell Inspiron 5547. I'm gonna see if I can get this on real quick. I know it was in sleep mode. That's a picture of my deceased aunt. I am still running Windows 10 on it because it's not compatible with Windows 11. So, ha. And I don't feel like putting Tiny 11 on it or using Rufus to like bypass stuff, because I just don't feel like it. But I'm trying to get in settings real quick. Oh, they updated this, because this is not what this looked like before. Okay. Okay. So, I thought, I guess 22H2 is not the last version of Windows 10? I don't know. But anyways, here's specs for you. For those who are interested in specs, here they are. And the processor is literally the reason why it's not compatible with Windows 11. But here you go. So, yeah. Anyway, go ahead and put this to sleep. Here's my two amiibos. I have a Mario 30th anniversary one, and I have an Inkling Squid one. The Mario one, I don't remember where I got it. The Inkling Squid one was given to me. And then it's flipped upside down, but that's my TV remote. Speaking of which, here's the TV. Ignore the background that I have. But this is my TV. It's a TCL Roku TV. I believe it's 32 inches. I think this is from Walmart for like $200, I think. I'm not sure. I've had it for about a few years now. It still works perfectly fine, so I see no reason to upgrade. And also, I can't upgrade anyways because I'm broke as hell. But it doesn't matter. If it works, that's all I care about. And I was playing Smash Ultimate earlier. I'll show you the Switch in a second. But for the meanwhile, here's radio number 2, the Midland WR120EZ. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but that's a Radio Shack 12262. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but if I did, then I just repeated myself. If I didn't, well, there you go. Again, you will see this more on the second channel. So if you really want to see more of this and that one back there, go to the second channel for that. So yeah. This, I don't even know. I need to get rid of this. I don't know why it's still sitting here. This is a car charger. Back here, I might have to go around. Here we go. I'll just grab it. Here's my Nintendo Switch that I've had for almost 5 years. I got it off of my brother. He gave it to me for my birthday. So, kudos to him for getting me a Switch. If it wasn't obvious, judging by the fact that I've got this stuff on here, and that, it is jailbroken. It took me a good few years to jailbreak it because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But I finally figured out what I was supposed to do, and now it's jailbroken. I can do whatever I set my mind to. It's cool. This is just an office chair. I don't have a gaming chair because I can't afford a gaming chair. Here is my PC. It's a Dell Optiplex 5050. I've had this for about a year. This little guy right here. This is probably what I've sunk the most money into. And I hate it, but love it at the same time. Because here's the thing. I bought this on Amazon for like $180, but it needed some upgrades. It didn't have enough RAM in it, at least for me. It came with 8 gigabytes of RAM, but I upgraded it to 24 gigabytes. The extra RAM was like $40, and for some reason, my dumbass didn't know this, but if you're going to use a PC for gaming, it needs a graphics card, and it didn't have a graphics card. It was just using the integrated graphics, and it was terrible. So, I sunk a graphics card into it. It was $110 on Mercari, and yeah, now I can actually game on the PC like I dreamed of doing all these years. Anyway, I'm going to try to show off specs on here too. I just noticed the cameras might be a little foggy. Sorry about that. Yeah, see, it's different on this PC. Whatever. Maybe there's an update, I don't know. But here's specs on this PC. This one's also running Windows 10 because the CPU is not compatible. And for some reason it doesn't show graphics card or storage here. Don't know what that's about. But if you want to know what GPU I have in here, I will show you. Pretty sure nobody does, but in case somebody does, I will show you. And I'm an idiot. It might not be in here. Oh, there it is. This is the GPU I have, the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. Obviously, it's not top of the line, but it does what I want it to do, so I don't care. While I'm sitting here, I'm going to open this up and just do that real quick. While that's doing its thing, here's my keyboard. It's a Logitech, I believe it's a Logitech G915 TKL 10 keyless. If you can't tell from the sound, it has brown switches, so that's cool. Got it on eBay for around $50. And I hated the fact that it was 10 keyless because I couldn't find any full-size versions, so I had to get a 10 keyless. So I bought this number pad also on eBay for like $7, and then I got this mouse on eBay at the same time for like $10. So yeah, this is my phone, my daily driver. It's an iPhone SE. I believe it's a 3rd generation, I think. The 2022 version. Yeah. I got that on eBay for $140 about a few months ago, almost a year ago. So, yeah. This monitor right here, if you can see that right there, I don't know if you can, but it's an Acer monitor. It's an Acer SB220Q. It's 1080p, 75 hertz, so that's just a little bit better than 60 hertz, but that's okay. And then this one right here, if you can't tell right there, it's an HP. It's an HP W2007. This one is 1680 by 1050, 60 hertz, so slightly lower resolution, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm not sure what brand this microphone is, but it was on Amazon for like, I think around $30 or $40, I'm not sure. I had to get several replacements because they kept messing up, but I finally got one that's working, so cool. This is a Google Nest Hub 2nd generation. Funny enough, these actually on the Google website, they're about like $100, but I only got this on eBay for like $25. And it works perfectly fine. So I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they just didn't want it anymore. I don't know. There's the stuff I watch. I haven't watched animations in a while. And then there's all the music I listen to. I've had Needles by Sode on repeat for several days. And then Korn and Slipknot. Random fun fact about me, Korn is my favorite band. This is some, like, I'm not sure if this is putty or what this is, but it was from Dollar Tree. So, that's all you really need to know. This is my RCM jig for the Switch. This is a Wii remote, and with a Wii Motion Plus accessory, but I broke off one of the tabs so it doesn't stay in place anymore. So, I had to tape it to the Wii remote so it would stay in place. It still works, it just won't stay in place because that tab is broken. And here, right here, is my dead hard drive. My poor dead hard drive. This was a WD Easy Store 2647. This was 6 terabytes. My brother had gotten it for me for my Xbox, but I stopped playing my Xbox, so I started using it for my PC. And unfortunately, some mishaps happened with it, and now it's doesn't work anymore. That's a thermos that I drink soda out of, because I can't have cups in here, because God forbid I will spill it. Anyway, though, up here is just an RCA TV. It's my brother's old TV. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for that. Here's the third and final radio that appears to be off. That appears to not even be on. So I don't know what's up with that. Let me see if I can just... It's hard to take the batteries out of this stupid thing. See if I can just do that and see if maybe it will come on. Will it come on now? Nope, so the batteries are dead. I don't know how they're dead because I just charged them. But, here, hold on. This battery out of here. This is a Midland ER10. This is the third and final weather radio. Again, second channel if you want to see this more, but I can't even show anything on it because batteries are dead. Yes, I use rechargeables in them. The manual says you're not supposed to, but I don't care. It works fine with them, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. But, like I said, batteries are dead, so can't even show you it if I wanted to. I don't know why this is on the ground. See, this is exactly how my hard drive broke. This is not the new hard drive. That is the SSD that came with this PC. I'm not using it as my primary SSD. Primary SSD is, you can't really see it, but it's right there. If you can see the PNY logo. This is the SSD that came with the PC. The reason why I'm not using this SSD as my main SSD is because it's only 256 gigabytes, which is not enough for me. That PNY SSD, which is my main drive, is like 1 terabyte. So yeah, and I'm just using it to hold like Wii games and stuff. I'm sorry if the autofocus is messing up. It's because these obnoxious LED lights. And then I don't know what this stuff is. And then here's a bigger speaker from Dollar Tree. It was like $5. And then I don't even know what half this junk is. This is my glass. These are my glasses that I don't even wear. I should probably wear them. This is a deodorant. I don't know why I have Speed Stick, because it does not work well for shit, but whatever, I guess. Here's Old Spice, though. This is some good stuff. And I'm pretty sure this was from, like, Dollar Tree or Dollar General for, like, $1. It still works good, though. Here's nasal spray, because I can't breathe because of my allergies, so I use nasal spray to kind of help with that. That's a spray bottle for the cats, because I have 2 cats, and one loves to annoy the other, and that other cat... sorry. I have 2 cats. One loves to annoy the other, and the annoying one likes to come in here to try to bother the innocent one, so I spray with the bottle to get her out of here. I mean, I've had to use this on the innocent cat a couple of times when she was being stubborn, though. That's cologne. That's even more cologne. That's more gum. This is like hair gel that I don't even use that often because it feels weird on my hair. That is my Wi-Fi router. Probably can't see the logo because the lighting is terrible, but it's an AT&T router. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Nokia manufactured it, but it has AT&T service on it, and it has the AT&T logo on it. I'm not sure what the exact model is, though. I had a black one, that was like a little bit taller, and it said AT&T Uverse on the side of it, but we had to replace it. So yeah, here's the closet. There's a towel, there's hats, and there's a jacket. And then inside of the closet is nothing really special, just a laundry basket, whatever all this crap is, and then clothes, even more clothes, and then I don't even know what all that stuff up there is. And then that's just okay, that threw the focus off so bad. This is just a light that just sits in there, and it comes on whenever it detects motion. So that's cool. But the battery does run out on it pretty often. It sucks. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I need to cover in here. I'm sorry if this felt like a snooze fest. I'm sorry if it was like extremely boring or anything like that. But yeah, it's mostly because I'm tired. As you can see right here, it's like 10 at night. I need to go to bed. So, yeah. I guess thanks for watching, and I shall hopefully see you soon, because new hard drive soon, so I can actually make PC videos. Let's go.